Welcome back to Cave of Ordeals 3 Heart Run. This is Eesgooshee.
This is Double Snop a lot.
And this is the end of it. This is Season 2 finale. I don't know. It is what it is. This room is surprisingly easy for one of the last 10 rooms in the dungeon. Because you just sneak up behind these guys and then throw a giant metal ball at them. Yep, 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 yep.
Extra 1d6 damage.
That's simple. Just activate them and hit them again. As soon as they start rocking back and forth, like John Doe and 7, then that's when you can hit them again.
Oh, the wall's in the way.
Not that big of a deal.
I was pissed.
Yeah, keep the ball and chain out.
You just deflect his hammer.
Yeah, with the ball and chain, because it's a shield. So keep the ball, especially for that one where you're backed into a corner, keep the ball and chain out. The other guys you can just sort of pull, you can put the ball and chain away and just run away. By the way, I remember when we watched 7 how I mentioned how that is one of my favorite creepy scenes in the movie, is when he just starts rocking back and forth and Morgan Freeman's like, "You're excited about something," or "Why are you excited?" or whatever he says. Speaking of movies that you own that you say don't work, but they actually worked in your Blu-ray player, we should watch Dodgeball.
Alright.
Didn't we say we were going to watch it like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, we've been saying it for a while.
Well, now that we're done recording stuff.
No, now we got like 24 minutes left.
You know what I mean, asshole. Now that we're pretty much done with this, next time we should watch Dodgeball. And...
Yes, record commentary.
No, they will not want you to do that.
They won't want us to do that if we include the video on YouTube. If we just make it an audio track.
A riff track?
Yes.
See, the thing is... No, the thing is that's stupid. Why would you make a riff track for a movie that's already funny on purpose? I can understand maybe a comedy that isn't funny, but I don't know, you just don't do that. There was another thing that, like, I think it's Freeberg and Seltzer once made a spoof of a spoof, and it's like, what the hell is the point of that? Anyway, this room is really tricky. I think one of the strategies I ended up using at one point was jumping down, just running around the outside where the Decubabas couldn't get to you, and then just spin attacking the purple bokoblins.
In the face.
That's not doing anything. But that gets really tedious also, and since the spin attack controls are not very responsive, that is not very effective. So eventually I said, screw it, I still have enough bomb arrows, and just bombed the crap out the bokoblins to begin with. Oh, am I doing stupid stuff with these guys too? It's like amateur hour in the Cave of Ordeals. What the hell am I doing?
How are you alive? What?
I don't even know. I'm playing through this like a noob. Not to be confused with a noobess.
Or Noob Saibot.
Or a Noob Saibot.
He has some pretty damn cool attacks in the new Mortal Kombat.
I don't think I've actually seen much from the new one.
A lot of his specials consisted pretty much of, like, I don't know, summoning your shadow to fight people.
Yeah?
What? Yeah, that's
Is that the end of your thought?
Yeah, just pretty much...
It didn't sound very end of thought.
Like a black pool of person would come out and separate from you and, like, teleport behind them and, I don't know, grab them while you punch them or...
I think I saw that. Game Trailers doing their,
I thought that was pretty damn cool.
Their Fatality Fridays. By the way, Mortal Kombat Trilogy had shitty fatalities. Like, they've done 4 now, and the 4th one was the N64 one, and even that had better fatalities than Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh, 3D is better in every single way, because for the first generation it kind of sucked.
Like,
Not gonna lie, the graphics kind of sucked for the first generation of 3D consoles. And I would rather play like an SNES game that had a beautiful art design than an N64 game that was all blocky and looked like shit.
like Mortal Kombat 4?
But like I said, even that had better fatalities. That game actually had some kind of cool fatalities in it.
But on there, it did have their least favorite one. Ed Boon's least favorite one.
Right? It didn't have their least favorite one was DC versus Mortal Kombat.
Oh, well, when I saw that video, that one wasn't out yet. Yeah, I can see that.
Whose favorite one?
Least favorite.
Or whose least favorite?
Ed Boon's.
Oh, Ed Boon's.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Screw Attack.
No.
What's Ed Boon's least favorite one?
The one where Quan Chi just jumps on the guy's shoulders and pulls his head really long neck.
I don't think that was in 4.
I thought that's the 3D one, right? Yeah.
There's a number of 3D ones.
Well, the first blocky 3D one where they
did,
tried getting rid of Raiden.
I did not see that in
Raiden.
I did not see that in the video of all the fatalities in the first one. The
Alright.
first 3D one. So maybe it's in the second 3D one.
Maybe? I'll look into it.
But yeah, that one does kind of suck.
Oh, that's in Deadly Alliance?
What?
The stretchy neck?
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying that
okay.
one kind of sucks.
Yeah.
These guys. What the hell are we even talking about?
Fatalities? Or do you want to go further back?
I don't. Maybe. Well,
You're
we could always talk about our upcoming Shaolin Monks LP,
Yes!
which you need to get a headset.
Oh well.
That's something I could talk about. I could talk about how the awful sound quality of my commentary. So, a lot of people, when I did my Bioshock 2 drill run, commented on how my voice sounds farther away or something like that, and really it did. Because I got this new headset, and I was like, cool, I'll just wear the headset and it'll be awesome. I think for Wrench Run I used a really ghetto-fied solution of using the Xbox 360 headset plugged into the controller, or plugged into a controller, plugged into my laptop by the charging cord. That worked okay. But then I got like an actual headset with a microphone that I can use to record stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'll just put this on and play it. But the thing is, I forgot to set up my recording program, Audacity, to accept the microphone instead of the built-in microphone on the laptop. So if it sounded like I was far away, it's because I was like a couple feet away, pointing my mouth in the exact opposite direction. Because I had my laptop behind me. Here's another place to stock up on arrows. So, Bioshock 2 drill run, that's how the commentary is recorded for that, and also for my Fallout 3 video. But since I was just like watching the video and commenting on that, it sounded a bit better. And then I figured out that I need to actually, configure the program. And that's what I did for this, but the thing is, Double Snapalot does not have a headset yet.
No.
So I actually have this headset, like, wedged in the drawer underneath the laptop, and have the microphone sticking up. So what I've been doing is going through the, Don't tap that. So what I've been doing is going through the audio files and, like, increasing the amplification to make them sound louder. And then, of course, whenever one of us shouts, I have to, like, make that quieter before making everything else louder.
Or taps the microphone.
No, that didn't do that much.
Alright.
I saw it on the waveform. You really want to mess up the microphone, do this. That's how you mess up the microphone.
So that's how you mess up dogs. They hate it when you do that to their face. Cats don't care so much. At least my cat.
I think in this I only got like 15 arrows. Because I don't need that many. On my second run through, I ended up getting a whole lot more. No! That's not it. What happened is I think I stopped picking up arrows from the one guy. Because I guess you can only pick up so many from one archer. I have no idea, really. Also, you can see the sparkling silver chew in that room. Did you like that? Shooting the arrow mid-air to deflect it and hitting the guy. Yeah, second time through there's actually a third archer in here, but they get rid of the chews. So that also kind of makes this one a little easier. But yeah, you. Double snap lock, get a headshot.
Alright, I'll do it tonight.
You don't have to do it tonight.
See, that's the thing, is I always like, oh, I'll do it tonight, or today, or whatever, and you're like, oh, you don't have to do it tonight, and then I don't.
We're doing trivia tonight.
Yeah, but I could do it after that.
I guess, where are you gonna get it from?
Walgreens.
They have headsets?
Yeah, but they cost way too much.
Well, if you want a good headset, you...
Yes, I should get a good headset, but not tonight.
Well, like, how much do they cost?
I don't know. Like at Walgreens or somewhere else?
At Walgreens.
Like, $30.
That's not too... This cost me 70.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They're not good ones.
Okay.
20 to 30. Like, I was planning on getting this one that was on clearance for like $10, and it was absolute shit, but it was a microphone. That's a huge blob.
Yeah, that's what happens when they all
Merge
come
at
together
once.
right now.
Over me.
But yeah, this headset, $70, worth every penny. It's the like, I even use it just as regular headphones, and it sounds amazing.
It also has duct tape on it now.
Yeah, because someone broke it.
Wasn't me.
So what I do now...
Who did break it?
Someone. So what I do now...
I think it might have been you.
It was not.
Okay.
So what I do now is whenever I use it as headphones, I put on like a winter hat, so that the one thing is pressed up against my ear, because otherwise it's not.
It is a better rig than my power cord for my laptop, which has bits of tubing, those little plastic ties for whatever they're for, just random stuff.
Twist ties?
They're not twist. They're like the ones that kind of snap shut, and then they don't open again. You can use. I think they're used a lot for wires.
Oh yeah, those.
They look like the ones that they use for handcuffs in war zones, but they're not those because you could totally get out of those. Yeah, it's got those bits of wood, tape. I think that might be everything in them. A lot of electrical tape.
But yeah, this headset's worth every penny because it sounds fantastic. And the microphone's really good. How many bomb arrows do I waste on that dude? God damn. Thing is, this room only has 3 of them, so I'm not too concerned about conserving ammo right now. Since I think this is the last place that you use bomb arrows. Let's see.
Nice.
Here's what you should do: is when there's just one left, drop down and take him out with a ball and
Do that
chain.
when there's 2 left.
In this room, I'm not too concerned about it.
All right.
Also, ghost rats. Because before there was like the room with so many ice enemies, and you're like, well, this has less. Why is it harder? Ghost rats. They will make it so you can't evade any attacks. Another thing I want to tell you about Mortal Kombat Doppelsnapplot. If you do get the new one, get it on PS3.
That's the word on the street?
The word on the street is that the PS3 version has Kratos, so get that one. You knew that.
I knew that. Does the Xbox even have anyone?
No.
At all? No?
This is like the 5th time we've talked about
But
this.
not on recording.
Okay, fine. Yeah, the 360 does not have a console-specific character. Which... Also, I got... Yeah, I believe I mentioned how that makes no sense, because now that they own Rare, why don't they put in someone from Killer Instinct? You know?
Yeah. Killer Instinct was a good game.
You know why? Because Rare sucks since Microsoft bought them. I mean, I'm not a console fanboy. I have all three, and I'm not going to be like, oh, Microsoft sucks and whatnot, because, frankly, I am taking a class to be a Microsoft IT technician. But...
Don't let them know that, you know, this is your video where you say that Microsoft sucks.
I'm not saying Microsoft sucks.
Okay.
I'm saying that Rareware has sucked ever since Microsoft bought them. Because before that, when they were still with Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country, Killer Instinct, Battletoads, Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, a little game you may have heard of called GoldenEye 007.
I have heard of that one in passing.
They are responsible for so many amazing games. What have they done since they've moved to Microsoft? A disappointing Perfect Dark prequel, a disappointing Banjo-Kazooie sequel. Not much else. Oh, and Kinect Sports. So, you know, I'm not a fanboy. I'm not talking bad about Microsoft. I can see why some people might. They're like, oh, Apple is more streamlined, blah, 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 blah. I don't care that much. Apple's cool too. I don't have a preference about that. But ever since Rare has moved, they haven't really done anything good. So that's that. I don't know, do you have anything to add to that?
About how Rare sucks, or...?
About any of that. I know you actually have a dual boot computer.
I do.
That has Windows on one and Apple OS on the other.
Yep.
And you use each for each, so like they both have their strengths and weaknesses. This room. This is the hardest room in the Cave of Ordeals. And I have no idea how the hell I managed to get through it this time without taking any damage.
This room is metal.
I have no idea. This room is tough as hell. So the two air alphas, but then you have the one guy walking around, so you can't just stay in one spot. And then sometimes when you try to target the air alphas, it doesn't work. Like, you'll shoot, like, above their head for some stupid reason. That pissed me off a lot, and that ended a few runs. Once you get rid of one of them, it's so much easier. Because then you don't have to, like, worry about the other one blindsiding you. You can just pluck them out of the air, get stabby. And then there's, like, one dark nut.
I like how he glitched in the corner there.
He wasn't.
He wasn't? Are you sure?
Yeah.
It looks pretty glitchy to me.
No.
Alright.
That's what they do before they charge you, is they hover and swoop at you.
So that's good. That you killed him. Slowly, still, you know, present, principle, tense.
What?
I don't know. I don't even know if that is a real thing. I'm pretty sure it isn't at a Greek. A real tense. I'm not sure if it is in English.
Yeah,
alright, now it's past tense.
Just one dark nut. Dark nuts ain't no thing. But it's just one of them.
Someone's calling me.
Who's calling you?
Hello. Hello?
Apple Snaplot is on the phone.
I'm at house.
Why would you say my name?
Leave that out later.
I will. I will protect my identity.
No.
My anonymity. So while he's on the phone, I'll mention, back in the room with the two dark nuts, on the second time through, it's like this room. There's actually a third dark nut under the platform. So what I did is I basically dangled off one side to get his attention, and then ran off the other. One of my runs actually ended when I was going too fast to dangle off the edge and just jumped off. And then he hit me a bunch.
Alright.
And then I got the attention of the other Dark Nuts, and then they swarmed me. That was not a fun time. And then the second time through, this room has 4 Dark Nuts. Oh, jeez.
Oh, snap. Get them to fight each other.
Oh, wow. I forgot that I got all of their attention on this one.
Yeah, I thought about telling her Eesgooshee I was with, but I don't think she would know what that meant. Also, I thought it's weird because she thought I was
What was that? Oh.
by the way. Don't worry. If we ever meet in real life by then. So don't be weirded out if I hit on you.
Okay. So, where do we go from there?
Hey, they're different colors.
Yeah. I think the one that was under the platform was gray or something like that. How did I... Okay, this is basically how you do it after you get one of their attention.
Don't get the other's attention?
Yeah. I got kind of lucky there. Like, if you do end up getting all of their attention, try to get it so one is definitely on the other side of the other. Don't let that happen. And, just whittle away at their health. Or at their armor. Whatever. This is why infighting would be a lot better in this game. Excuse me. If the enemies had friendly fire. Because that would make this part a lot easier. Oh, got half a heart left.
You know what game is infighting? Shaolin monks.
Does it really?
Yeah, those Oni guys, will fight each other if you get them to.
Oh. Have you played them lately?
No. Yep, they also beat each other. But I think that's mostly in cutscenes.
Yeah, just take off their armor one piece at a time and then get out of there. Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! You should go watch that video if you haven't already. Get Out of There, the movie.
He will link it for you. Ooh, I just committed you to linking it.
That's fine. If you frequent IMDb and click on the links at the bottom a lot, you've probably seen one of the guy's videos. I think he's like HH1 Edits or something like that. But he's like the king of the supercut. Supercut being where you basically take a bunch of scenes from different movies that have a similar theme and put them together. That dude doesn't have a shield anymore. So I know a lot of people say that if you get them grouped together, or if you get all of their attention at once, you want to keep from, you only want to turn one into a regular one at a time, like, you only want to move one to the second phase at a time. I don't know about that, because I find that if you do that, they will often hide behind the ones that still have armor. And it gets kind of annoying. Actually, maybe that is what you want to do. Because if you can get him sort of away from the other guy, if he goes after you because he has more mobility. I don't know. It's been a while since I've even seen this video of myself doing this. This run is so sloppy. I promise you guys, I am going to do that second run through.
Nice edge.
Now there's just one left. Bam!
Remember that fight between the 3 ancient guys on Mount Ararat? Something that reminded me of it.
It wasn't between them, was it?
But not between them, but you know, you have to fight all
them.
of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Epic fight.
That one wasn't that like one of the harder fights in the game?
Yeah, because you had to beat them all on the first try.
And wasn't it also the one point in the game where there was a hard level requirement?
What?
Like, it wouldn't even let you fight them unless you were at a certain level.
Oh, yeah.
The one point in the game with a hard level requirement, as opposed to a soft level requirement, often called, I think TV Tropes calls it, like, a meat wall, which is basically they put an enemy that you have no chance to beat at a lower level. But if you somehow manage to do it, you can go and explore parts of the game that they don't really want you to yet. So yeah, that's Cave of Ordeals, the first sloppy run-through. Sometime in the future, I don't know when, I will upload the second fight through, with more restrictions and more enemies. And she sends me back. We have to go back! We have to go back to the island!
It's not a fairies.
Yeah, because I got to the level that puts a bunch of fairies into the things. So yeah, I'm gonna save it now, just so it says, you know, I've beaten it once, so that it's harder the second time. I'll see you at some point in the future. Bye.